Hi, welcome to 45 Minutes of Pilates. My name is Karen, and I am going to use a mat and 2 small weights today. So that and your smile are your equipment that you're going to need. And my weights are 3 pounds. There can be anywhere between 1 to 5 pounds. You can use unopened water bottles or soup cans, or you can use no weights at all. Okay, those are your options. I want you to take this class at your pace and at your level, okay? So there's certain exercises that might feel like, yes, you can do this without any problem. And there's some you might need to modify. I guarantee everybody's got to modify something. Okay, so that means either taking the modification that I show, or simply taking a break, or doing your favorite abdominal and Pilates exercise in place of something that wouldn't be safe for you, okay? I want you to listen to your low back. I want you to listen to your shoulders, listen to your neck, your knees, all, especially your joints, okay? All right, this is a Zoom class that I videoed. And so when I'm facing the camera and I say left or right, you'll either have to do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But regardless, you will be even in the end of this workout, okay? And I want you to just take a deep breath and put everything to the side before you do the workout. Try to just exhale out the worries and concerns that happen before the workout. Maybe something you're thinking about after, for the rest of your day. Gift yourself these few minutes. Save these 45 minutes. Make them selfish for you today, okay? You deserve this. Here we go. All right, welcome to Pilates. I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. I have got a mat and I've got 2 small weights. Mine are 3 pounds, but anywhere between 1 to 5 pounds is good, and you're more than welcome to not use weights during this, okay? So let's go ahead and have a seat. We're gonna start seated today. We're gonna start with your left knee bent and your right leg extended out. And we're gonna press those shoulder blades in our back pockets, kind of flex that right foot. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, we're gonna look past those fingertips. Just grab your ankle, your shin, your foot, wherever the hands end up, and just start to sink that chest down. Think about using your exhale to deepen that stretch a little bit. And then let's relax that right foot and wind those hands around to the middle and just start to bend those elbows. Your chest is just gently sinking down. And we're gonna go ahead and walk it back. We're gonna cross that left leg over. Take that right arm, hug it in. And with our shoulders down and head up, we're gonna look over that left shoulder. Nice tight hug of that knee. Good, let's untwist. Let's go ahead and extend your left leg out. Right leg crosses and shoulders down. Really inhale, reach up. And look past those fingertips. You're gonna grab your ankle, your shin, your foot, somewhere where this knee can be straight. And on an exhale, let's go ahead and bring those hands to the middle, relax that foot, and just start to bend those elbows. Good, let's walk it back. Take that right leg, cross it over. Your left arm's gonna hug it in. Shoulders down, let's look over that right shoulder in a gentle twist. Good, exhale. I'm gonna go ahead and have you come to your knees on the mat, okay? And keep the weights near you, but we don't need them yet. All right, so just sitting back on the knees. If you'd rather sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, if this doesn't feel good, we're not gonna be here long. But try to just open up those arms. Good, and reach nice and long. Open up the arms. Think about your chest being open and reach up nice and long. Good, let's take the hands in front of us, round the back, push those hands away. Good, and reach up. Take them back behind you. Gently pull those shoulder blades down. Chin in your chest and lift those hands a little bit. Good, release. We're gonna go ahead and sit back in a child's pose. I'm gonna keep my knees and feet close to each other at this point. Good, I'm gonna come up on my hands and knees and arch up into a cat stretch. I'm gonna walk my hands out a little bit, lower my chest, and just glance up to the ceiling. Good, let's go through that one more time. So sit back on those heels. Just kind of moving that spine a little bit. Arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. And let's walk those hands out, lower the hips just a little bit and glance up. Good, so let's tuck the toes under and lift those hips up. And then let's come back like to a plank position. Now you could take your knees down at any point you need to. Just do a plank saw from up here in a high plank with those abs engaged for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lower the hips and glance up. And we're gonna sit back into those heels and take a breath. Good, let's come back to our plank. Tuck those toes under, shoulders away from the ears. Forward and back for a saw. 4, same thing from your knees if you need to. 2, and 1. Let's lower the hips, glance up. And tuck those toes under, lift those hips up. Good, come back to that plank. Last time. 4, abs are lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips, glance up. And let's lift those hips up into the air. Go, let's reach those right toes up to the ceiling. And let's lunge between our hands. Go ahead and lower that left knee. And let's raise that right arm up and twist. Good. Let's come back to our palms and lunge that right foot behind you. And let's bring knees towards elbows for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift those hips up and lift our left toes up. And lunge between your hands. Bring that right knee to the mat. And bring that left arm up and twist. Good, let's bring that hand down. Bring that left foot back. And let's go ahead and bring knees to elbows. Abs engaged. 4. You could start from your knees if you need to. 2, and 1. Lift those hips up. Right toes up one more time. And big lunge. Take that left knee down. Right arm up and twist. Good, right hand down. Bring that right foot back. Knees to elbows for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips and breathe. Good, left toes up, reach. And lunge. Right knee comes down. And left arm reaches up. Very good. All right, let's bring that left knee back. Bring your knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and sit it back and stretch. And go ahead and tuck your toes under. Let's come to a forward fold, walk our feet together. Let's hold our calves. If you can, cross those forearms, hold your opposite calf. And just straighten those legs the best that you can. And let's hang those arms down and roll up nice and slow. Shoulders roll back. All right, so always keep in mind, anytime we use the weights, if you need to put those weights down, I want you to feel free to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start in a position with those feet maybe a little farther apart than those hips, okay? And those arms are open. Now I'm gonna turn to my left and come into a lunge and bring my arms together. And then I'm gonna open back up. I'm gonna go to the other side now and come into a lunge and open my arms back up. I'm alternating sides, holding my lunge for just a second. And just make sure when you turn to the right, those right toes should be facing to the right. Okay, so I am turning my feet. That's gonna be better for your knees. Good. Let's do 4 more like that. That's 4. Bring it open. And 3. Good. 2. And 1. Awesome. Let's put those weights down. Walk our feet a little closer together. And let's just roll those shoulders back like you're doing backstroke. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders back, and we're gonna grab those weights again. And this time I'm gonna have my right leg in front and my left toes behind me. So I'm gonna lunge down and I'm gonna bring one arm up and I'm gonna come up with the other arm. So I'm just lunging slowly down and up. Feel free to put those weights down anytime you need to. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Now, both weights down. I want you to take those left toes behind you. Engage those abdominals. The ends of the weights are facing each other. Lower the chest if you can. And let's lift straight leg as you're doing a bent over row. Slow and controlled. Keep those abs engaged, that nice Pilates scoop. 4 more. Just a small lift of that left leg straight. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Just flex your right foot. Sit yourself back to stretch. Good. Now let's face the front and do some plie squats, lifting our right leg as we come up. With or without weights, completely up to you, okay? So bend those knees, lift that right leg. Bend those knees, same leg. Good. And lift. Asking the right side of those obliques, as well as that right outer thigh, to work. Good, we're gonna do 6 more. 5. Good, 4. 3. 2. And 1. Very good. All right, we're gonna put one weight down. And what I'd like you to do is to put the weight in your left hand, and we're gonna reach that right arm straight up. I'm gonna have my feet a good distance apart, abs are engaged. My left knee is not bent a lot, but it's also not locked, so just soft, okay? Right arm reaches up without shrugging my shoulder. I'm gonna come down to the inside of my left knee, and then I'm gonna crunch right side of the rib cage to the hip bone. Now, you can tell that the farther apart those feet are, the harder this is gonna be. You also wanna reach your right arm long as you're coming down with that left hand. So it's almost like a tug of war. Right arm reaching up, that left arm's coming down, making the right side of those obliques work. Good, let's do 6 more. And 5. 4 more. Keep breathing. And 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. All right, let's put those weights down. Let's bring our feet together and reach that right arm, walk our left fingertips down. Good, left hand's gonna grab the wrist, just gently pull and rest your head. Deep breath in. Exhale, pressing that right foot down. Good stretch. Open it up. I'm just gonna take a glance at my Zoom camera and make sure, yeah, I've got to tilt that down a little bit. Sorry about that. You guys probably couldn't see part of that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and walk to the back of the mat. Abs are engaged, so I want you to walk those fingertips out. Good, come down to your forearms. You're more than welcome to come to your knees if you want to. All right, we don't want to lift the hips way up. We want to keep them at neutral. Right forearm up for 8. Come all the way down. 7. Slow and controlled. Good. 6. Like all the way to the ceiling if you can. 5. Good. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Awesome. Knees apart, big toes together. Take a breath. Sit back, rest your forehead. And let's walk our fingertips a little farther forward, feet apart. Hips are in the air. Rest your forehead and walk those fingertips out. Press the underarms towards the mat. Good, that's good for the back, as well as the bicep tendon and other upper body muscles. Let's do a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. You're going to go ahead and tuck your toes under and come to a forward fold again. Let's bring those feet apart, about the width of the mat. Grab onto your ankles or your shins. And as you bend your elbows, sink the head down and see if you can straighten those legs just a little more. And abs engaged, hang the arms down. Let's roll up. You can bend those knees to do that. And shoulders back, very good. Let's grab those weights. So again, we're gonna start with those feet apart, those arms right here. We're gonna come to one side. So move your foot so those toes face the front and middle. Good, move the toes so the toes face whichever way you're lunging. And you're not pushing forward onto that front knee. Very good, 8 more. That's 8. 7. 6. And 5. 4 more. 3. Yeah, balancing 2. 2. And 1. Let's put those weights down. And one more time, let's do that back stroke. Good for that range of motion of that shoulder joint. One more on each side. All right. So now your left leg is in front. We're going to grab those weights again. You're going to engage your core and go ahead and bring that right leg behind you. Straight right leg lifts as you do an upright row. So in Pilates, we're not using big heavy weights to try to stress out that upper body. It's simply adding more for the core to have to balance. But the awesome thing is your legs and your upper body get great bonus. Why not multitask? 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Flex your left foot and let's sit it back. Now, left leg in front. You can keep the weights in your hand if you want to. I'm not really concerned which arm is up or down at which time, okay? So all you're doing is lunging down and up. Mainly, I want you to make sure that front knee stays right above the ankle. We're not pushing forward onto that knee. Slow and controlled movements using muscle. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. All right, you can kind of shake those legs out a little bit. And let's bring those legs about hip width apart, then a little farther. And we're going to be doing a squat and lifting your left leg out to the side. Weights or not, your choice. Abs are engaged. Bend the knee, lift the leg. Good, bend the knee and lift. Good. Try to linger up there for just a second as you're lifting that left leg, making the left outer thigh as well as those obliques work. You should be proud of yourself for getting here today. If you're doing this live here in Georgia, it is a rainy day. An easy day to skip exercise, but you guys did not. Awesome job. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. All right, we're going to put one weight down. We're going to continue working the left side of those obliques. Hopefully you're warming up too. All right, so the weight's in your right hand. The farther apart those feet are, the harder this is going to be. We don't want to lock the right knee. We don't want to bend it a lot. Okay, so just a soft right knee. Left arm out up without shrugging the shoulders. Going to reach to the inside of that right knee and crunch. Left obliques, look up to the ceiling. As long as that's okay for your neck. Reach the left arm long. Good. And crunch. Awesome. And we want to try to keep those feet a little farther apart. The more tired we get, those legs are going to want to come closer together. Last 4, you guys. Last 3. 2 more. And 1 more. Awesome job. All right, weights down. Let's keep those feet together. Left arm reaches, right fingertips walk down. And that right hand's gonna grab the wrist. Just gently pull, rest your head and take a breath. Inhale Exhale a little bit deeper. Left foot pushes into the mat. All right, come on to the back of the mat. And we're going to walk our fingertips out. Abs are engaged. We're going to come down to our forearms. Knees down whenever you need to. Lift those abs. Left forearm up and hold. And down and hold. Good. Up and hold. And down. So slow and controlled. Good. You got 4 more. Your best. 3 more. Yeah, we should be shaking at this point. 2 more. 1 more time. Woo, good. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back and stretch. Walk those fingertips out, bring your hips in the air, feet apart. Rest your forehead and allow those fingertips to walk to the front and underarms to press towards the mat. Very good. Nice cat stretch, and then let's have a seat at the front of your mat. All right. So no weights for now. Let's just walk those hands up towards our ankles and our feet. Bend those elbows, sinking that chest down. So let's do wax on, wax off, and rocking chair. It is one of the very tough exercises. Listen to your low back. Modify with a foot on the ground or take a break when you need to. So shoulders down, abs are engaged. We're going to bring those feet up, wax on for 4, 3. You could do it with 1 foot if you need to. Come on back. Hands are here, but my legs just are lifting. See, just my mid-back muscle lifts. And then come on up and let's wax off. 4, 3, put a foot down when you need to. Come on back, rocking chair. 4, I'm not lifting up very far. My legs are pressing down. Come on up, wax on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 4, 3, those abs should be burning. Come on up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Woo! All right, guys. Feet are farther apart than your hips. Arms are straight out. And we are going to windshield wiper those knees. So take them over to one side, look in the opposite direction. Exhale and switch. 1 more time in each direction. And switch. Good. All right, let's bring those legs straight up. And let's do a helicopter with our legs. If you need a modification or if it just is too much for you, you can circle just your right leg, okay? So let's take both legs up. Let's engage our abs and keep those legs as straight as possible. Right leg down, circle around slowly like a helicopter. Lift those hips up, reach for your feet. Same leg, right leg down. Slowly circle around. Lift those hips, reach for your feet. You got it. Right leg down. Abs engaged, that Pilates scoop the whole time. I want you to picture a zipper starting from below the belly button, zipping all the way up towards the middle of the rib cage. Good, give me 4 more. Good, 3 more times. Same leg, that right leg is leading. And 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. Can you give me 8 scissors before we stretch? If so, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach the arms over the head, engage those abdominals, come on up, reach for your ankles or your feet. Exhale. Good. I want you to put the soles of your feet together a little farther away from the body, okay? Walk those hands towards your ankles and feet, and then just sink that chest down. Good. I want you to come into your plank on your forearms one more time. And we're just going to do a slow marching plank. Just means I'm going to lift my toes up one at a time. So right and then left. Abs are engaged, knees on the mat whenever you need to. Everybody, watch for a second, because when your back is rounded like this, your abs don't have to work as much. Push your shoulder blades into your back pocket so the hips come down. Right, left, right, and left. Head stays neutral to the spine. We're not looking straight up or straight down. Abs engaged. You got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, breathe and sit it back. Let's look up to your left and rotate the wrist. And then left hand palm up, threads a needle underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face. Let your right fingertips walk away. And right hand to the low back. Allow the right shoulder just to flop. Slowly untwist. And let's go to the other side. Let's look up to your right. Rotate the wrist. And then right hand palm up, threads that needle. Rest on the right side of the face. Left fingertips walk away. And left hand at the low back. Allow your shoulders to just relax. Even wiggle those fingers a little bit. Good, slowly untwist. And let's have a seat at the front of the mat. One weight is in your hands. So lean forward and stretch. Just let that chest come towards the thighs. Good, let's press our shoulders down. Come about halfway back and let's twist. Try to relax the quadriceps. 6, elbow pulls behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back slowly. Bring those knees in, engage your abdominals, extend the legs for 4. Slow and controlled. 3, try to linger out there, put a foot down if you need to modify. 2, and 1. Let's come on up to a V-sit, abs are engaged, little kicks. 4, 3, feet both down if you need to. Reach for those ankles or feet. Exhale, fold. Good, shoulder blades down, thighs relax, let's twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Let's roll down nice and slow. Keep breathing. And bring those knees in. Abs are engaged. Extend out. Pause for a second. 4. Closer the legs are to the ground, the harder this is. Raise those legs up if you need to, or put one foot down and just extend one leg. One more time. And rock up to a V-sit, controlled, shoulders down. 4, 3, keep the feet on the mat and fold forward earlier if you need to. Can we do that one more time? Shoulder blades down, abs zipped up. 6, thighs are relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, don't rush. Good, knees in, rest that head. Engage the abdominals, especially as you extend the legs. Good, 2 more times. One more time. And controlled, rock up to that V-sit. 4, 3, 2, and good. I'd like you to put the weight down, cross your right leg in front, walk those fingertips out and bend your elbows. Try to relax some of the tightness in your back and hips. And let's switch. Other leg in front, walk those fingertips out and bend the elbows. Deep breaths in and out. Good, let's leave the weights to the side and let's roll slowly down. Thighs stay relaxed, those abs are engaged. And let's go ahead and do your helicopter legs. Left leg's gonna lead this time. Nice and strong through your middle, that left leg comes down. Slowly circle around like a helicopter. Let's lift those hips and reach. Good. Left leg down, slow movements. Slowly circle around. Lift those hips and reach. Make sure you're not holding your breath. So proud of yourself for getting here today. A million things you could have let get in the way of this and you did not. So good for you. Last 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. And one more. Can you do 8 scissors right after this? Here we go. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Whew. Separate the knees, let them come over to the right, arms up, glance to the left, take a deep breath in and out. And let's switch. Good. All right, last exercise before the rest is stretching. So let's separate those feet. Let's keep the feet on the mat. Fingertips are behind the head. And I want you to engage your middle. Use your abs. Do not pull on that head and neck. So you're going to reach for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Reach, 2, and 3. Good. I want you to use those abs to lift up and not pulling on that head and neck at all. Good, one more time on each side. Now fingertips behind the head, we're gonna go side to side. Still, this is what's moving me, not pulling on the head and neck. Same thing if you'd like to lift the legs, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, flutter kicks, and we're done. Little tiny flutter kicks. Engage your middle. If you need to lift those legs up a little bit, you can. Try to keep everything engaged and strong. Give me 20 more seconds. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 10 little seconds. 4, 3, 2, and good. Whew. Hug the knees, shoulders down. Let's look in one direction. Stretch your neck. And gently look in the other direction. Good. Head at neutral. Extend that left leg out. And let's rotate that right foot gently in both directions. That left hand's going to take the knee across the body. I want you to look right. And a diagonal from your right shoulder to that left hand, which is gently pulling on the knee. Very good. Let's hold on to that right foot with both hands. Gently pulling the foot towards the middle of the chest. Good. Right leg crosses on top. Pull your shins, ankles, or feet in so the toes gently come towards the shoulders. And release. Let's let the right leg come flat. Hug that left knee in and rotate. And now that right hand brings the knee across the body. We're going to look to our left and take a couple breaths. Good. We're going to gently roll to the low back. We're going to bring that left foot in towards the middle of the chest. And that left leg's going to come on top. Bring your shins, ankles, or feet towards you so that the toes come towards the shoulders. Exhale, let's untwist. Engage that middle and come on up to sitting position. Whatever is comfortable for you. I want you to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, shoulders down, twist and look in one direction. The top of the head lifts up. And inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side gently. And untwist. Let's take that right arm across. You're looking to your left. Now look in the opposite direction. Open it up and let's switch. Left arm across. Look to your right. Now look to your left. Good. Fingertips pointing down. You're going to gently pull those fingertips back. And switch. Good. Shoulders relaxed, chin in the chest. Let's take right ear to right shoulder, sliding the left hand to the low back. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's slowly switch. Left ear to left shoulder, that right hand comes to the low back. Good. Chin down, hands down, deep breath in, reach. Exhale, bring it down. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Thanks for making time to do this today. High five.